Alright, well hello and good morning. This is Pod here, and I'm here with the GoPro Hero 4 Black, and let's get this thing turned on and see what it can do. This protective skeleton around the Hero GoPro 4 Black keeps this thing waterproof down to about 131 feet. They make more waterproof casings, which I recommend if you're going to do any sort of serious underwater photography. So it's pretty cool to get the camera out. There's this clip that you have to, as you can see, you have to take off here, and then it opens. And just like this, and the camera comes out. Okay, so here's the GoPro without its protective case. So you put the SD card in here. There's a door right in here. And that shows you the entire accessory port, where you have a micro SD port, micro HDMI, and then your USB. The GoPro Hero 4 Black, the battery door slides off in the back there, like that. So because of the shape of the battery, it only fits in one way. Slides right in like this. Close the battery, turn on the red power button on the top of the GoPro. Okay, so here you see the startup menu. And the menu there gives you a bunch of different options. It talks about the frame rate that you're in, as well as the resolution. It tells you how much time you've shot. It tells you whether you have Bluetooth or Wi-Fi connectivity. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the setup menu, and we're going to make sure that the camera's in 4K, because it defaults to 1080p, which is good. But if you want the 4K, you have to go right into the settings menu. Once we get into 4K, we'll see what we can do. The GoPro Hero 4 does not come with any sort of LCD display, touchscreen. So all you have is the display that's on the front of the camera. Small, text only. But we bought the LCD Touch BacPac. So we're going to go ahead and open this and install this as well, and put everything together. Okay, so it comes with a bunch of new skeleton backs, which will be required because you're going to make the camera bigger by putting on the touchscreen. I also imagine the touchscreen will use more battery. See, there's a serial type port there on the back of the GoPro. Here's the LCD screen. There's a little locking hinge. As you can see, it just snaps right in. Very easy to do, even for someone that's never done it before, like me. Now you got touchscreen LCD. Good stuff. Now you can actually see the immersive field of view. With the touchscreen, it is really easy just to change the mode video resolution. We're going to set it to the full 4K. The frames per second is going to be, of course, the 30, because that's what makes this camera separate, and that's what we all want to see the resolution of, right? We'll set the field of view to wide. We're going to set low light to off. It's really simple to use. On top you have a camera status light. You have your shutter or your select button right on top. In front you have a mode button, which gets you in and out of the different settings menus, as well as works as an on-off button for the camera should you want to turn it off. You have a little button on the side here. It looks like a wrench on it that takes you right into the settings menu with no other not having to go through any other screens. The accessory port, of course, covers up, to keep dust and dirt and other such debris out. I now figured out why this camera It doesn't come with an LCD, and I believe it's because some people will want the option that once they set up the shot and set up the menus, to take off the screen, which comes off very easily, to conserve battery life so they can shoot longer without interruption and having to change batteries. One man's opinion. Good move on their part though. I think probably the 4K probably takes up more battery power as well. So between the two, they want to give you the option. The LCD screen also has its own power button, so you can turn the screen on and off independently of the automatic settings, which turn it off after a period of inactivity, which you can set. To remove the LCD screen, it's easy. You just pull from the top where the serial type port is and unbrackets, and now you're back to just the 88 gram greatness that is the GoPro Hero 4 Black. We're going to get to some guitar playing later with the GoPro attachment made for guitars. I can't wait to see that.